What happens after death? Where do we go when our time here is up? Is it a peaceful place, or do we just fade away? Have you ever really stopped to think about it? Like, what's the deal? What's the deal with what happens next? Seriously, do we really have life after death? What's going on with us when we kick the bucket? Is there an afterlife waiting for us? And what about our souls? Where do they go after we die? It's such a mind-boggling topic, right? These are some of the deepest, most mind-boggling questions we've all wondered about for ages. Different cultures and religions have all sorts of beliefs about what happens after we kick the bucket, you know? Some think we go to a paradise, while others believe in reincarnation. It's super interesting how varied these ideas are, right? Some folks really believe in reincarnation, where your soul gets a fresh start in another body after you pass away. It's like hitting the reset button on life, right? Imagine coming back as someone totally different, living a whole new adventure. How cool is that? A lot of people really believe in heaven and hell, right? It's such a huge deal. Everyone has their own thoughts about what happens after we're gone, you know? Some picture paradise, while others fear a fiery fate. It's fascinating. You know, some folks really believe that when we pass on, our souls get judged and then sent off to one of those places for eternity. It's kind of mind-blowing, right? Like, some people think you end up in paradise, chilling on clouds, while others face the heat down below. There are all these stories about near-death experiences too, where people claim to see bright lights or loved ones waiting for them. What do you think? Is it just wishful thinking? Or could there really be something beyond this life? It's such a fascinating topic to dive into. Some folks think there's this super chill afterlife where the soul just kicks back, relaxes, and enjoys the vibes forever, you know? Picture it. Endless sunsets, good tunes, and just pure peace. Sounds pretty sweet, right? I mean, who wouldn't want that? Imagine hanging out with all your favorite people, laughing and just soaking in the good times. It's like a never-ending vacation for your spirit. Being a clairvoyant medium is such a wild ride. Seriously, I meet so many incredible people searching for answers to those big life questions. Each session feels like a mini adventure, you know? It's super fulfilling to guide them through their journey. Sometimes folks come in feeling lost or anxious about their future, and just seeing their faces light up when they find clarity is absolutely heartwarming. Like, one time a woman was worried about her career path, and after our session she felt so empowered to chase her dreams. Helping people find their way is truly what makes this job so special for me. It's all about connection and understanding, and honestly, I wouldn't trade it for anything. People just want to know if their loved ones are doing okay after they've passed on, right? It's this deep, heartfelt need to feel connected, you know? We all crave that sense of closeness, like a warm hug from memories that make us smile. It's comforting to think they're watching over us, right? One of the biggest questions people throw my way is, do dead folks really come back to visit us? It's such a wild thought, right? I mean, can you imagine just chilling with someone you loved who's passed on? It's a little spooky, but also kind of comforting, don't you think? Like, I've heard stories from friends who swear they felt the presence of a lost loved one, maybe in a dream, or even just a familiar smell that brings back memories. It's those little signs that make you wonder if they're still looking out for us, you know? Some people say they've seen or felt their loved ones in moments of joy or sadness, and it really makes you think about the connections we have even beyond life. What do you think? Do you believe in that kind of stuff? Some folks really turn to mediums for a heart-to-heart chat, hoping to find some closure or maybe even a bit of guidance. It's all about keeping that connection alive, right? It makes you stop and think. Does love truly transcend this life? Like, is it just wishful thinking, or could there really be something more? I mean, people share stories of feeling their loved one's presence or getting signs that seem just too coincidental to ignore. Have you ever had a moment like that? Let's dive into this together and explore what it all means. What's your take on this whole idea? Some folks really turn to mediums for a heart-to-heart chat, hoping to find some closure or maybe even a bit of guidance. It's all about keeping that connection alive, right? It makes you stop and think, does love truly transcend this life? Like, is it just wishful thinking, or could there really be something more? I mean, people share stories of feeling their loved one's presence or getting signs that seem just too coincidental to ignore. Have you ever had a moment like that? Let's dive into this together and explore what it all means. What's your take on this whole idea? It got me thinking. What if these coincidences are more than just random happenings? Like, have you ever found a penny on the ground right when you were feeling down? It's those little things that really make you wonder if our loved ones are trying to reach out. I mean, just picture it. You're having a rough day and then boom, there's that shiny penny. It's kind of comforting to believe that, right? It's like a little nudge from the universe, reminding you that you're not alone. And let's be real, those moments can turn your whole day around. Whether it's a butterfly landing nearby, or a song that pops up just when you need it, these signs can feel like a warm hug from the beyond. Don't you just love that feeling? Those little moments can seriously flip your day around, can't they? Picture this, a butterfly just landing nearby, flapping its wings like it's dancing just for you, or that perfect song popping up on your playlist right when you need a boost. It's like these signs are a warm hug from the universe, reminding you that there's something bigger at play. I mean, how comforting is it to think that someone or something up there is looking out for you? It's like the universe is giving you a little nudge, saying, "Hey, I got your back." Don't you just love that feeling? Those tiny magical moments sprinkle joy into our lives and remind us we're never truly alone. They're like little breadcrumbs leading us to happiness. Those little moments can seriously flip your day around, can't they? Picture this, a butterfly just landing nearby, flapping its wings like it's dancing just for you, or that perfect song popping up on your playlist right when you need a boost. It's like these signs are a warm hug from the universe, reminding you that there's something bigger at play. I mean, how comforting is it to think that someone or something up there is looking out for you? It's like the universe is giving you a little nudge, saying, "Hey, I got your back." Don't you just love that feeling? Those tiny magical moments sprinkle joy into our lives and remind us we're never truly alone. They're like little breadcrumbs leading us to happiness. What do you think about this whole idea? Is there something deeper going on here, or is it just a wild coincidence? I mean, sometimes it feels like the universe is trying to tell us something, right? Like when you bump into someone you haven't seen in ages and it sparks a whole new chapter in your life. I'm super curious to hear your thoughts. Seriously, spill the tea. What's buzzing in your mind? Let's chat. Whether it's about the latest trends, your favorite shows, or even those little moments that make you go, "Wow, I want to know." It got me thinking, what if these coincidences are more than just random happenings? Like, have you ever noticed how you might think of someone and then suddenly you see their name pop up everywhere? It's almost like they're trying to send you a little nudge from the universe, right? Do you think they might be messages from loved ones watching over us? I mean, it's kind of comforting to believe that, isn't it? It gives us this warm feeling of connection, like they're still part of our lives in some way. What's your take on this whole idea? Do you think there's something deeper going on, or is it just a cool coincidence? I'd really love to hear your thoughts. Do you have any stories that make you wonder about this? It got me thinking, what if these coincidences are more than just random happenings? Like, have you ever noticed how you might think of someone and then suddenly you see their name pop up everywhere? It's almost like they're trying to send you a little nudge from the universe, right? Do you think they might be messages from loved ones watching over us? I mean, it's kind of comforting to believe that, isn't it? It gives us this warm feeling of connection, like they're still part of our lives in some way. What's your take on this whole idea? Do you think there's something deeper going on, or is it just a cool coincidence? I'd really love to hear your thoughts. Do you have any stories that make you wonder about this? This topic is seriously fascinating and totally gets everyone thinking, doesn't it? It's like a spark that lights up all kinds of ideas and conversations. Just think about it. One simple idea can lead to so many different perspectives, right? It's like a fun game of mental ping pong, bouncing thoughts back and forth. For example, when we chat about art, one person might see beauty while another sees chaos. It's wild how our backgrounds shape our views. What do you think? Isn't it cool how a single topic can open up a whole world of discussion? Think about it. People share stories of feeling their loved one's presence during significant moments, like a wedding or a birthday. It's almost like they're sending little signs to let us know they're still around. What do you think? Could those moments be real connections from the other side? Let's dive into this together and explore what it all means. And then there are those incredible stories where people dream about their loved ones, feeling that warmth and love wash over them. Like, I've heard about people waking up after a dream with their late parent, feeling so connected, as if they were just chatting over coffee. It's really heartwarming, isn't it? These experiences can be a reminder that love doesn't just vanish. It lingers on, wrapping us in comfort when we need it most. What do you think? Do you believe in these visits? This topic is seriously fascinating and totally gets everyone buzzing, you know? It's like a little spark that lights up all kinds of ideas and fun conversations. I mean, think about it. Whether it's chatting with friends over coffee or diving into a lively debate online, this stuff really brings people together, right? It's amazing how it can connect folks from all walks of life and get those creative juices flowing. Like, have you ever noticed how a simple discussion can lead to brainstorming new projects or even planning an event? It's just so cool how one idea can snowball into something big. How many times have you heard someone say they felt a loved one's presence during a special moment? It's like these signs pop up to remind us that love never really goes away. You know, like when you catch a whiff of their favorite perfume or hear a song that instantly brings back memories of them. It really makes you think, are they out there just waiting for the perfect moment to connect with us? It's comforting, right? It makes you feel like they're still part of our lives, cheering us on from wherever they are. What do you think? Do you believe in those little nudges from beyond? It really gets you wondering, doesn't it? This topic is seriously fascinating, right? It totally sparks all kinds of thoughts and conversations. I'm really eager to hear what you all think about it. So don't hold back, share your thoughts, and let's dive into this together. I mean, what do you feel about it? Are there any angles you think we should explore? Let's get the chat rolling. Sometimes I'd stumble upon little things that reminded me of her, like her favorite song suddenly playing on the radio, or that sweet familiar smell wafting through the air, almost like she was right there with me. Those moments hit me right in the feels, making me think, is she sending me signs? It's such a warm, fuzzy thought, you know? It's like she's watching over me, feeling my ups and downs, cheering me on through the tough times. I remember one day I was feeling pretty low, and out of nowhere her song came on. It was like a hug from the universe, reminding me that I'm not alone. Honestly, that's such a comforting thought, and it really helps me get through the day. Sometimes I'd stumble upon little things that reminded me of her, like her favorite song suddenly playing on the radio, or that sweet familiar smell wafting through the air, almost like she was right there with me. Those moments hit me right in the feels, making me think, is she sending me signs? It's such a warm, fuzzy thought, you know? It's like she's watching over me, feeling my ups and downs, cheering me on through the tough times. I remember one day I was feeling pretty low, and out of nowhere her song came on. It was like a hug from the universe, reminding me that I'm not alone. Honestly, that's such a comforting thought, and it really helps me get through the day. It's really amazing how these connections can make us feel less alone, right? Like when you're having a tough day and suddenly remember a funny story your grandma told you, it's like she's right there with you, cheering you on. Or maybe you hear your favorite song that reminds you of a friend who always had your back. Isn't it comforting to think that our loved ones are still with us in spirit, watching over us? It's like they're sending us little signs to remind us we're never truly alone, even when things get rough. What do you think about that? You won't believe it, but dead folks can totally visit us, and it's super wild. Think about it. When you hear that one song that brings back a flood of memories, or when everyone around you is belting out the lyrics like they're the next superstar. It's that feeling of unity, right? Like even if you don't know anyone there, you're all in it together, riding that wave of energy. And it's not just about the music, it's the laughter, the shared glances, and those spontaneous dance moves that make you feel alive. Seriously, those moments are what life's all about. They remind us to cherish the connections we make, no matter how brief. So next time you're at a concert or just hanging out with friends, soak it all in. It's those little sparks that light up our lives. You won't believe it, but dead folks can totally visit us, and it's super wild. Think about it. When you hear that one song that brings back a flood of memories, or when everyone around you is belting out the lyrics like they're the next superstar. It's that feeling of unity, right? Like even if you don't know anyone there, you're all in it together, riding that wave of energy. And it's not just about the music, it's the laughter, the shared glances, and those spontaneous dance moves that make you feel alive. Seriously, those moments are what life's all about. They remind us to cherish the connections we make, no matter how brief. So next time you're at a concert or just hanging out with friends, soak it all in. It's those little sparks that light up our lives. Think about that one time at the festival when the crowd erupted into cheers and you could literally feel the energy pulsating all around you. It's such a blast. The laughter, the dancing, and those spontaneous moments where everyone just connects. It's like you're part of something way bigger than yourself. Remember when that random guy started a conga line? Those memories stick with you, right? You're all singing along, sharing smiles, and just soaking in the vibes. It's pure magic. It's those little moments that remind us how awesome it is to be alive and connected with others. You know what I mean? You won't believe it, but dead folks can totally visit us, and it's super wild. Seriously, it's like they're right here with us, and it's kind of mind-blowing. I mean, imagine feeling their presence, like a gentle breeze or a little chill in the air. It's a whole vibe, right? You really start to wonder what they want to say, or if they're just hanging out, keeping an eye on us. You know, dreams can be so unpredictable, right? It's totally wild. I mean, who hasn't had that moment where something absolutely bonkers happens, and you wake up thinking, what was that all about? Like maybe you dreamt you were flying or chatting with a celebrity. It's just so fun to think about how our minds work while we sleep. Those bizarre scenarios can really make you laugh or scratch your head in confusion. Isn't it fascinating how dreams can reflect our deepest fears or wildest hopes? It's like our imagination goes on a little adventure while we're snoozing. You know, sometimes it feels like those little thoughts and worries are just lurking in the back of our minds, right? It's like they're sneaky little gremlins. Every now and then we even spot them in our dreams or feel them as those gut instincts that make us pause. Isn't it wild how they pop up when we least expect it? Like you could be chilling and suddenly boom, that nagging feeling about a decision or an old memory just crashes the party. It's almost like our brains are playing hide and seek, revealing things we didn't even know we were thinking about. And honestly, it's pretty fascinating how these thoughts can shape our emotions and even influence our choices, don't you think? It's honestly wild how they can connect with us in so many fun ways. I mean, think about it. Whether it's through catchy music that gets stuck in our heads, hilarious memes that we can't help but share, or those super relatable posts that feel like they were written just for us, they totally know how to hit us right in the feels. It's like they're in our heads making us laugh and smile, and honestly, that's such a gift, right? Like, who doesn't love scrolling through a feed and suddenly bursting out laughing at a meme that perfectly captures our day? How cool is that? It just makes everything feel a little brighter. When someone passes away, their soul definitely doesn't just poof into thin air, you know? It's like they leave behind little bits of themselves, memories, and love. They usually chill here on Earth for a bit, soaking up all the good vibes, you know? It's like they're just enjoying life, taking in the sunshine, laughing with friends, and savoring every moment. It's all about those little joys, right? It really can take a long time for folks to wrap their heads around losing someone they care about, right? It's just not an easy thing to handle at all. You feel all these emotions swirling around, and sometimes it feels like you're stuck in a fog. It's tough, but you're definitely not alone in this. Souls sometimes hang around because they've got some unfinished business or just want to keep an eye on their loved ones. It's like they're saying, hey, I'm still here watching over you. Isn't that kind of sweet? It's like they're still right here with us, watching over and guiding us, you know? It's really comforting, isn't it? I mean, just thinking about it brings a smile, right? It's like having a warm hug from someone you love, reminding you that you're never alone. Losing someone you love is really, really tough, you know? It's like this heavy weight on your heart that just won't lift. It's totally okay to lean on friends and family for support during these hard times. Seriously, don't hesitate to reach out. You're not alone in this. There are people who genuinely care and want to help you through it, whether it's just listening to you or sharing some comforting memories. Just taking that step to talk about how you feel can make a world of difference. And remember, it's perfectly normal to feel a mix of emotions, like sadness, anger, or even confusion. Everyone grieves differently, so give yourself the grace to feel whatever comes up. It's all part of the journey, right? Taking a breather is super important, right? Whether it's chatting with a friend over coffee, diving into a gripping book that pulls you in, or just soaking up some quiet time to recharge, it really makes a difference. You know, sharing those feelings can lighten the load and bring a sense of relief. We all have our ups and downs, and honestly, talking it out can really turn things around. So what's your go-to way to unwind when life feels a bit overwhelming? Do you binge watch your favorite show, take a long walk, or maybe even try your hand at cooking something new? It's all about finding those little moments that help you feel grounded again. Taking a breather is super important, right? Whether it's chatting with a friend over coffee, diving into a gripping book that pulls you in, or just soaking up some quiet time to recharge, it really makes a difference. You know, sharing those feelings can lighten the load and bring a sense of relief. We all have our ups and downs, and honestly, talking it out can really turn things around. So what's your go-to way to unwind when life feels a bit overwhelming? Do you binge watch your favorite show, take a long walk, or maybe even try your hand at cooking something new? It's all about finding those little moments that help you feel grounded again. They're always right there for you, even when you can't see or hear them. It's like they're just a heartbeat away, ready to support you whenever you need them. You know, it's such a comforting thought, isn't it? It's like having your own personal cheer squad always in your corner, no matter what life throws your way. Just knowing they've got your back makes everything feel a bit lighter, right? Think about those times when you felt overwhelmed, like when you were stressed about a big exam or a tough day at work. Just remembering that someone believes in you can really lift your spirits. It's the little things like a text from a friend checking in or a smile from a loved one that remind us we're never truly alone. That connection is priceless and it really makes all the difference. Just open your heart and mind to their vibe and totally ask for some guidance, you know? It's all about feeling the energy and letting it flow. Trust me, when you embrace that, everything just clicks into place. You'll feel lighter and more connected, and it's honestly such a great experience. Not every soul just moves on after death, you know? Some really stick around, haunting the places they loved or the people they cared about. It's almost like they're holding on tight, unable to let go of what once mattered. Isn't that wild? Think about it. Like the spirit of a grandparent lingering in the old family home, or a friend who just can't seem to leave their favorite hangout spot. Do you ever feel a chill in the air or catch a glimpse of something out of the corner of your eye? Those moments can really make you wonder if they're still watching over us. It's kind of beautiful and eerie at the same time, right? Some folks just hang around, you know? They totally love the vibe and energy. It's like they can't get enough of it. Seriously, it's contagious. You feel that buzz in the air, right? It's all about good times and great company, and you just want to soak it all in. Some folks hang around on Earth, you know? It's like they just can't let go of things or have some unfinished business they need to sort out. Maybe they're tied to this place for a reason. It's kind of wild to think about, right? Like what if they have stories to tell or lessons to share? It makes you wonder what's really keeping them here. Life throws us curveballs, right? Sometimes someone we love just passes away unexpectedly, and it really hits us hard. It's like the world stops for a moment, you know? It's that gut-wrenching feeling that leaves us stunned and searching for answers. We find ourselves reminiscing about all those sweet memories, feeling the weight of their absence. It's tough, but somehow we have to find a way to keep moving forward, even when it feels impossible. I totally get it. People are just trying to wrap their heads around it all. It's tricky, right? Everyone's got their own spin on things, and honestly, it can get super confusing. You know what I mean? It's like one minute you think you've got it, and the next, someone throws in a totally different perspective. Makes you go, wait, what? It's a wild ride for sure. You know, sometimes we lose someone we love, and it hits hard. It feels like we didn't get to say everything we wanted to, right? That weight of all those unsaid words can really stick with us. It's just so tough, honestly. It's tough, right? I mean, they're still out there, doing their best to make things right and just hoping for a little bit of closure, you know? It's like they're fighting this uphill battle, and honestly, you can't help but feel for them. It's a wild ride, but we all want to see them find some peace in the end, don't we? These folks really need our help to find some peace and just move on, you know? It's all about lending a hand and helping each other out to find that calm, right? We all deserve a little bit of serenity in our lives. Imagine if we all took a moment to check in on a friend or even a stranger. A simple chat, a warm smile, or even just being there to listen can make a world of difference. It's like planting seeds of kindness that can grow into something beautiful. When we support each other, it creates this amazing ripple effect, spreading positivity everywhere. So let's be those people who lift each other up, because honestly, we all need a little love and light in our lives. If you ever get the vibe that there's a soul just hanging around here on Earth, guess what? You can totally help them out. Just send some love and light their way. It's like giving their spirit a little boost, you know? Imagine how uplifting that can be. Maybe you felt a chill or a gentle presence when you're alone. Trust me, that's them reaching out. When you send out those good vibes, it really makes a difference. Think of it like tossing a pebble into a pond. Those ripples of positivity can travel far and wide. So go ahead and spread that warmth. It could be just what they need to feel a little lighter. It really makes a huge difference, you know? Every little thing totally counts, right? Even the smallest efforts can add up to something big. It's like when you toss a pebble into a pond and watch those ripples spread out. Those tiny actions can create waves of change. So never underestimate what you can do. Even a smile or a kind word can brighten someone's day. Isn't that amazing? You can totally pray for them or do something sweet, like sending a quick text. Seriously, it's amazing how just a few kind words can lift someone's spirits. Imagine how nice it feels to get a little note saying, "Hey, I'm thinking of you." It really makes a difference, you know? Little acts of kindness can brighten someone's day and go a long way. Whether it's grabbing coffee for a friend or just checking in, those small gestures can mean the world. So why not spread some love today? Trust me, it'll not only make their day better, but it'll warm your heart too. You're really helping them take that next big step in their journey, you know? It's like you're their biggest cheerleader, totally pushing them to go for it and chase their dreams. You've got their back, and that's just awesome. Think about it. When they're feeling unsure or scared, you're right there, reminding them of their potential. It's so inspiring to see you lift them up and remind them they can totally do this. Every little nudge you give them, whether it's a pep talk or just being there to listen, makes such a difference. You're not just supporting them, you're helping them believe in themselves. And honestly, that's what makes the journey worthwhile. Facing death can be really tough, but you know what? It's also a reminder to cherish every single moment we have, right? Imagine having those deep conversations with friends or family about what matters most to us. It's not about being morbid. It's about celebrating life and understanding what we cherish. Maybe it's the little moments, like laughing with friends or a cozy night in, that we want to hold on to. Talking about death can even inspire us to live with intention and appreciate every day, making our time here more meaningful. So, let's open up about it. Facing death can be really tough, but it's also this huge wake-up call to cherish every single moment we have together, you know? Life's just too short to take for granted. So let's grab every opportunity and make the most of it. Let's laugh, love, and create amazing memories together. You're totally not alone in this, my friend. Seriously, so many people out there genuinely care about you and want to help you through every little step. It's like having a whole support squad cheering you on. Whether it's a tough day or just some little worries, there's always someone ready to listen or lend a hand. You've got this amazing network, and it's all about leaning on them when you need to. So remember, you're never really on your own. So many people really care about you and are here to support you through this tough time, you know? Seriously, you're not alone in this. Think about it. Friends, family, and even some folks you might not expect, like that neighbor who always waves, or that coworker who seems to get you. They're all ready to lift you up. Just reach out, chat with them, and let them in. You'd be surprised how much a simple conversation can brighten your day. You've got a whole crew behind you, rooting for you every step of the way. Whether it's grabbing coffee, venting about your day, or just hanging out, those connections can really make a difference. So don't hesitate. Let them be there for you. Never hesitate to reach out for help or just ask questions, okay? Seriously, you're loved more than you know, and trust me, you will be missed like crazy. Being a clairvoyant medium has shown me just how incredible the bond of love and connection is with our loved ones who have passed on. It's truly something special. Even if they're not here with us anymore, their love and vibe are still around, right? I recently helped a client who was really struggling after losing her husband. She was really struggling to deal with his death and felt totally lost, you know. When she finally reached out to him for help, his message totally warmed her heart. Her husband gently reassured her, saying he was totally fine and just wanted her to be happy. He looked into her eyes and promised he'd always love her, never leaving her side. That message was a real game changer for my client. It lit a fire in her heart, giving her the strength to push through tough times. She decided to honor her husband's memory by truly living her life to the fullest, you know. One of my clients just went through a heartbreaking loss. His son passed away in a tragic accident. He was absolutely crushed by the loss and just couldn't wrap his head around why this had to happen to him. When he finally reached out to his son for some advice, he got a message that totally flipped his perspective. His son looked up at him with a big smile and said, "Dad, I'm really happy and I just want you to be happy too." He told him, "Hey, I really don't blame you for anything. Seriously, I just want you to know that I don't want you feeling sad at all." This message really brought my client so much peace. It helped him see that his son is in a better place now. And that's honestly such a relief. He really didn't want him to suffer anymore, you know? It also gave him the strength to push ahead and keep his son's memory alive by helping others in need. These are just two examples of the many people I've worked with who have received messages from their loved ones after they've passed away. These messages have brought them comfort, guidance, and strength during their time of grief. I believe that there is life after death and that our loved ones continue to exist in some form beyond our physical world. After a person dies, their soul continues to exist and they are able to communicate with us in various ways. This can occur through dreams, visions, premonitions, or simply by reaching out to us telepathically. When someone dies, their soul does not just vanish. It remains here on earth for some time, typically until their loved ones have come to terms with their passing. Occasionally, souls may linger due to unfinished business or a desire to continue guiding and protecting their loved ones. In certain cases, souls may become trapped on earth. This can happen for a number of reasons, such as being too attached to earthly possessions or concerns, failing to say goodbye to loved ones, or having unresolved issues. When a soul is stuck, it may cause problems for the living, such as unexplained phenomena or feelings of unease. As a clairvoyant medium, I've had many clients who have come to me seeking assistance with souls that are stuck. In these situations, I use my abilities to communicate with the stuck soul and determine the reason for its lingering presence. Once I understand the cause, I work with the soul to help it move on to the next stage of its journey. For example, I once worked with a woman who was grieving the loss of her husband. She had recently moved into a new home and was feeling very lonely. I discovered that her husband's soul was stuck in the house because he was worried about how she was coping. With his death and the move, I helped him to understand that she was doing well and that he needed to move on. Once he realized this, he was able to pass peacefully, and she no longer felt his presence in the house. It's important to remember that not all souls move on after death. Some may stay behind due to various reasons such as unfinished business or a strong connection to the physical world. These souls may require our help to transition to the next stage of their journey. If you suspect that there is a soul that is stuck, you can reach out to a clairvoyant medium like myself to assist you. Together, we can determine the best course of action and provide the necessary support to help the soul move on. If you've ever lost a loved one, then you know how difficult it can be to cope with the pain of their absence. It can feel like a dark cloud has followed you, causing you to question the meaning of life and whether or not you'll ever be happy again. But what if there was a way to lift that burden and bring light back into your life? That's where I come in. As a clairvoyant medium, I specialize in connecting people with their loved ones who have passed on. Through my unique abilities, I can provide you with closure, comfort, and understanding during this difficult time. Imagine being able to speak to your loved one last time, asking them the questions you've been dying to ask, or simply hearing their voice and feeling their presence one more time. With my guidance, this can become a reality for you. During our session together, I will use my intuition and powers of mediumship to establish a connection between you and your loved one. I'll act as a bridge, facilitating communication and ensuring that the messages are delivered accurately and with clarity. Whether your loved one is waiting to deliver an important message, share an update from the other side, or simply say goodbye, I will do everything I can to make that possible. Don't wait another day to find peace and closure. Contact me today and let me help you reconnect with your loved one. Together, we'll navigate the spiritual realm to bring you the answers you seek and help you move forward on your healing journey. Remember, you don't have to face this alone. Reach out to me today and take the first step towards finding peace and closure.